Society has a quiet, persistent lie. It tells its people there is a window, a season, a correct age by which the important achievements in life should happen. Miss that window, your story is over. But as usual, society is wrong. At 45, Samuel L. Jackson had spent 2 decades working in theater and television, collecting small roles that most people never noticed. At 46, he walked onto the set of Pulp Fiction. That performance didn't just launch a career, it redefined what a screen presence could look like. He went on to become one of the highest grossing actors in the history of cinema. 1 year was the difference between obscurity and legacy. Harlan Sanders spent most of his working life failing at things. He held dozens of jobs, ran a roadside kitchen that the highway bypass eventually strangled out of existence, and spent years on the road with a pressure cooker and a recipe, knocking on restaurant doors, asking them to pay him a few cents per chicken sold. Hundreds of them actually said no. But at 65, enough said yes. Kentucky Fried Chicken became one of the most recognized food brands on earth. He was drawing a social security check when it started. He died with hundreds of millions, and his story started at the age of 65. Next, at 51, Ray Kroc was selling milkshake machines to diners across America. It was not a glamorous occupation. It was not going particularly well. Then, he walked into a burger stand in California run by 2 brothers named McDonald, and he saw something in the operation that the brothers themselves hadn't fully understood. A system that could be replicated everywhere, endlessly, without losing what made it work. He was 52 when he began building what became the largest fast food operation in human history. The brothers sold him the rights. They thought he was the one taking the risk, but he wasn't. By 39, Henry Ford had filed for bankruptcy twice. 2 companies, 2 failures. 2 moments where reasonable conclusion was that the machinery of commerce had rendered its verdict. But at 40, he founded the Ford Motor Company. The world measures readiness by age because it needs a shortcut. But readiness has never worked that way, and it will never will.